Hi there, it's Robin from the Artsy Nest Studio. I haven't been around in a while, busy with life, whatnot, but I did something and I thought it'd be fun to share with you. I made another sort of junk journal, and this time I made it out of, let's see, I hope I don't open up to an underwear ad, but my husband gets Duluth Trading Company, and he orders from them quite frequently. He loves all of their products. And I haven't finished gessoing all the pages yet. Let's see. See, they have their nice t-shirts. And I'm not going to go any further because, you know, they're actually crotch shots of the underwear. Anyways, what I did then was I covered this with a paper bag. And then I had some watercolor items here and there, just like this here, this, and this did say create. I did some resist with a white crayon. I had done this and this, some painted papers I had, and I did this, and I found some really neat multicolored thread, so I decided to just do a little sewing on the outside. I have to cover the inside now because it looks like a road map. Who knows, maybe I'll just leave it that way because it's mine and it's a junk journal, or art journal actually, but I don't care if it's junky. But here's some deli paper I stitched in here, and then these are pages that I just gessoed over. What I did though first was I glued two pages together first. They're not really that thin, but I wanted them a little bit heavier than what they were. So I'm just going to go through real quick. Here is actually an underpaper that I had from spraying. It was on my desk, and I cut it up into some smaller papers and used it in some projects, so I stuck this in there. You may hear my air conditioner pop on because it's pretty warm out today, and the what do they call that on it? Not condenser, compressor kicks on and off. Anyways, here's another, just it had been an underpaper that I had scraped stuff off on trying out a stencil, I believe, or yeah, maybe a homemade stencil. Anyway, this was just a little, I didn't even stitch it in all the way to the inside there. What else? My daughter, oh, this was a marbling I had done with shaving cream. I just threw some of that. I love that bright pinkish red. And this, I'm not done. I still have a stack of papers. This, okay, no on these. This is old paper that my daughter had found behind a mirror that had broken, an antique dresser, and she gave me, and it was in like long sheets. So I decided I'd throw a little bit of that in there. But just a little something I'm working on. This, I don't know, it's not even a closure. I just wanted to throw, I found this fabric I had painted. It's matched the green, so I just zigzagged it, or not zigzag, but back and forth, and stuck it on there. So I like the size. I like the fact that it's tall. It's probably about 12 inches tall by 6 inches wide, maybe 7. But so that was something I've worked on since we've last been on a video somewhere. Now this, I wanted to get in on the craze so bad for the traveler's notebooks, and the real leather ones are quite expensive. I mean, they can go from $30 some or whatever, but the nicer ones, they pretty much go up in the $50-60 range, which you know, I probably could afford to buy one, but I didn't even know if I was going to like doing it first. So I thought, you know, I saw these at Michael's. They were $9. They're the Recollections. They have all kinds of different color styles. My Michael's only had this. And so I put a couple charms on here. This actually I found yesterday And what I'm going to do is paint it with real high shiny enamel nail polish. I might even do a design on it. I don't know. But it was just, you know, something to do to just snazz it up a little bit. When you buy these from Michael's, they have this. I have the other end tucked in, but it's a really nice pocket. Pocket. The other end is in the back somewhere. Now, I don't have this in right. I have got to watch videos where they show how to do them, and you can piggyback them so that, say, if you only have 4 strings, you can actually put 8 notebooks in here. But I just want to give you a real quick. This I did with some paper. Gosh, I don't know. It was from Michael's. I don't know the name of it or anything. But here I stuck some stickers like dentist, the vet, hair appointments, blah, blah, birthdays and whatnot. This is just where I clipped my micron pen, and I found some Scotch tape that's like this, and it's very, very sturdy. So I thought, you know, I'll cover up that micron and just make it match a little bit better. This didn't come in it, I think. Yeah, no, this was one that I took, came from a different notebook I had. This is so hard to do one-handed. Yeah, and I stapled it. Does that? Yeah, that's my homemade stapling. I did that. But I love this paper. My favorite. This, I wanted to use it up. It was from Carpe Diem I Am collection, I believe, and I had it for 2 years and hadn't done anything with it because it didn't seem to match the rest of what I was using in my Carpe Diem planner. So, but I thought, well, it kind of fits with this, to the traveler's notebook, you know, doing a little bit of journaling and whatnot. And some of it doesn't even match real well. I made a couple of my own clips. These are Heidi swap ones. This, I drew a little truck there, but these are lists of things that I want to start working on. This was just some graph paper I had, and I believe, yep, see, that's not even, I can't remember what was in it before, but I didn't even, oh, can't do this. This is hard one-handed. I guess I'm just taking it apart to show you. Oh, there we go, like that. There. And this is another notebook I had. This may be one of the plain ones. It comes with 2 plain craft cover plain notebooks. Here I was trying out some Prisma pens, the Prismacolor. Let's see. The Inktense pencils, just playing around with the color of them and whatnot. This was, I wanted to do a face of a girl, and no pencil, no erasing, nothing. And I colored it in with the Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2 pencils. This has maybe some, well, it's not really personal, but I did a flower there. That was something I cut out that I had printed off. Let's see, and I can't remember what pen that was, but it leaked through, it bled through a little. Well, anyways, this, I think the reason why I did this was somebody said if you put washi tape down the middle, if the traveler's notebooks that you're using are stapled, it helps to protect yeah, help me out here. The cording. The cording sometimes will fray really bad if it's rubbing up against the staples. This I started out as a daily journal. Okay, now look at this. Mind you, here's the date. Okay, started out in May. Okay, May. What? That was May 5th. Okay, my husband had a stress test, so I drew the heart and whatnot. That was something I'd done in my altered book art journal, and I liked it, so I actually took a picture, printed it off, and stuck it in there. Just a little bit of, journaling. Some of it okay, some of it not. Weather was getting warmer, blah, blah, blah. And it jumps from May to not very many days in May, but then all of a sudden, was there one in June? Yeah, one in June. And then in July, and then another one in July, and then truck I did. And this, sadly, my neighbor passed away yesterday morning, so I didn't even write or do art in here. I just took this, and this was a sticky, like cardstock label, and I just stuck it in there like that. But I like these. These came from Illustrated Faith. They every other page it has scripture at the bottom. Okay, this is my calendar that I bought from, let's see, that I printed off and it was way too small, but I decided to stick it in there anyways. Here we go, if I can get to the back. I always thought I was pretty ambidextrous, but boy, not really. Okay, Yellow Paper House from Etsy. Good prices. She's got tons of designs, really nice different designs for the inserts in your traveler's notebooks, different sizes. So anyways, this was just my start. I decided I would just play around. It's homemade, you know, like I said, I showed you I've got some just regular paper clips that I did some cloth with and whatnot, and some charms that I just threw on here. But I thought it was a good start, and I'll say this, thumbs up for the Traveler's Notebook. I love it because you can have almost everything all in one place. And if I did, look at this. If you can see that there, boy, I really messed it up. But if I did the cording the right way, I could probably fit a few more in there, and there's room for it. So anyway, if you're watching this video, and it's the first one you've seen from me, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, like and subscribe, and share it. Yes, and share, and take a peek at some of my other videos. And I'm going to be back because I have another couple projects in the works. It's good to be back. I've missed being on YouTube. And thanks very much. Bye-bye.